Welcome back to Under the Table, is episode 21. And today, since your characters are in a brewery, I'd like you guys to talk a little bit about some of your favorite breweries or favorite beers. What kind of beers do you guys like? I think I see Dustin's eyes lighting up, so let's go with you first.
I don't really like beer.
I've never seen him drink a beer at all.
That's another lie. Dustin, do we need to talk about your lying
Yeah, he was lying
fixation?
to us before we pushed record, and he's continuing it now, and I don't understand it.
Everybody's got a hobby.
Is this a bit?
Yeah, if you were to look behind me, you would see I have my little beer wall, my beer shelves. My favorite brewery is Southern Prohibition, based in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
It's a good
in part because it's based in my hometown, and in second part because they make really, really good beer.
They do.
Really
Make really good beer.
And
I think it's probably my favorite brewery too, despite living in New Orleans with lots of breweries.
Nice.
Yeah. They just consistently make good beer. For sure.
I know, right?
Solid.
Do you have a favorite?
Out of SoPro, it is
Devil's Harvest.
It might be the Devil's Harvest. Yes.
The Devil's
it's
Harvest
so
good.
drinkable.
It is. I really like the crowd control, but that'll fuck me up real quick.
Yeah.
That high alcohol percentage, you know?
Thinking about it is probably like just going on pure taste. It's the crowd control. I like that sharp bitterness. But it'll fuck you up. It is Imperial IPA. It's like 8.6% or something like that.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. And they only serve it in tall boys too, so it's just like,
They said, suck it up, Buttercup.
Zach, what about you? What kind of beers do you like?
Well, I like a lot of different kinds of beer, but I'm not, I'm way less of a beer drinker than the two people that I'm being flanked by on this video call right now. For damn sure. But you know what? So the last time I was in Hattiesburg, I did go to the Keg. I met you at the Keg, Adam, and I drank a beer that I only ever get at the Keg, and it's a combination beer that they do.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Lazy Magnolia, which is also a Mississippi brewery. Lazy Magnolia Southern Pecan. And then it's some kind of berry. I want to say it's an Abita Purple Haze.
It's a Purple Haze,
Abita is a Louisiana brewery. And they call it Nuts and Berries. And it's like so freaking good. I wish they would can that shit and sell it to me that way. As opposed to having to like get somebody to mix it.
So they do that with the Straw Gator, right?
It's the same sort of thing. It was like yeah. It's
and
the
they
same,
can that.
Well,
but it's two different. It's two different breweries. Though.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not like it's the same company.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good good beer, mixed beer for sure. The Nuts and Berries is tasty.
Yeah. I mean, I can drink those all fucking night.
Emily, what kind of beer you like?
If I'm going for just like I got nothing else going on and I'm just trying to grab something quick and easy and sippable, probably Devil's Harvest. It's just really good any time of the day. Yes, sometimes you got a day drink. Don't get on my case. What's up? But
Adam is the last person that can
Adam's
judge
like,
you.
Yeah.
it ain't me, homie.
Mardi Gras season just happened.
Yeah.
Right. That's why
I'm
I day
still
drink.
kind of hungover. No, but I also love me some porters and stouts. Like, I like to chew my beer sometimes, you know? Yeah.
I'm drinking a coffee milk stout right now that gotta get up to get down.
That's so
a good one.
good.
It
I
is
love
really
it
good.
so much.
It is really good.
Josh turned me on to that. It was really
Yep,
good.
same, me too.
Good job, Josh.
You did it, Josh.
I don't think he's ever going to hear this.
He's
Probably not. He could, but he won't.
But he won't.
What you drink?
I'm generally a bushman due to my level of income and its strong ties to NASCAR. That's just my cheap, like, I don't need to break the bank buying a bunch of fancy beers, but I do want to drink. So that's Bush for me. Thanks, Bush. I'll sponsor you anytime. Or shout out for you.
That you'll sponsor somebody
I won't
instead of
sponsor
us.
Bush. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I will accept a sponsorship from Bush if I get on your radar somehow due to the, conjunction of NASCAR and TTRPGs that I am. Zach alluded to one of my favorites. Is I like a lot of Abita products in general. Purple Haze is like if we go out to the keg or somewhere like that, usually the first beer or two I'll get is Purple Haze. But I also really love their Abita Strawberry. That's my favorite.
That's
like
pretty good.
It's super like it's kind of desserty because it's a strawberry beer, but it's super like drinkable and doesn't it doesn't make you like sickly sweet feeling.
Yeah.
It drinks more like a dry cider than
Right,
it does,
like I can drink
Yeah.
a few of those, I also like the Devil's Harvest a lot. If I'm super fancy, I really like Chimay's. Those are like the most expensive beers, but there's a little place down the street from the keg where you can go and kind of mix and match, make your own 6-pack or just pick up 6-packs of stuff. And they usually have really good deals on Chimay, the short bottles. So I'll go once a year and go get a 6-pack of Chimay. Or usually I'll get 2 6-packs because I'll get a white label and a red label.
I don't know what Chimay is, but when you get it, do you do a little shimmy?
You can.
You could. I may have. I don't recall.
In my head,
I went to go get those beers, so maybe I did because I was excited to have them.
But I was gonna say, like, if you got the money for Chimay's, you probably
Get that little
shimmying on it.
happy
Yeah, you got
right.
that
I was in a good mood that day.
Chimay.
But yeah, Chimay's are like Belgian beers. It's a Trappist monastery that brews them in Belgium.
Ooh, la,
They're
la.
good. They're very
It's
good.
one of
that.
the 13 breweries in the world that produce Trappist beer, which is why it's very expensive.
What makes that?
That it's made by Trappist monks.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. I'm learning so much tonight.
Think like
Thank
Catholic monk, not like, Kung Fu movie monk.
Gotcha.
John, what about you?
So I am a fan of like golden ales, pale ales. I used to actually drink a lot of Devil's Harvest and whatnot. I mean, I'm a big fan of SoPro as well. I like Lagunitas, Paradise Park.
Paradise Park made me fall back in love with lagers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good lager.
Oh, it's a very good lager. But my favorite, to the point that, I mean, like, it's almost a staple as far as like ordering a beer in a tavern in a TTRPG is, SoPro's, Moon Age Daydream. That actually was introduced back in 2019. I pulled it up just because it's a wild ale. I wasn't sure what kind it was, but I love it ever since like Dustin brought home like a 4-pack of it, and then he accidentally left it, and I ended up.
Yeah, I remember that.
He accidentally left it. I really hid it from him, but still, he left it.
I convinced him that he had drank it all already.
Yeah, exactly. I actually went out to his car and grabbed them. He didn't actually forget them. I just stole them from his car.
We're good friends.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
if you've listened to any of our content outside of this, you probably know that Founders All Day IPA is a go-to for me. I usually have a case of that in my fridge any given week. But yeah, I used to drink like a lot of IPAs. I've kind of got burned out on IPAs. And so, yeah, like the Paradise Park, you bring that up. It's really changed my opinion, I guess, on lagers. And there's a new lager here in town called Skaterade that is so good.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's really delicious.
I like the name.
Yeah. And as I said, I'm drinking that Gotta Get Up to Get Down tonight, which is a very low alcohol content and not very thick coffee milk stout. So it's like, it's a drinkable stout. You know, it's not, it doesn't have to be cold.
Milk than anything.
It's actually like less milk than like what a lot of stouts can be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't,
It's not
it doesn't feel
hyper-creamy.
as, yeah, exactly.
Today's a good day for that. It's dreary.
I can drink exactly one stout. And then I'm like, no
I'm
more.
with you there,
I'm
Heath.
good.
Yeah.
No more.
I'm not a big enough man to hold that much stout, you know?
I
Like now I'm
tend to
going
drink.
to clear my palate.
Now I'm go back to lagers.
Yeah,
I am a lager
exactly.
man, you know?
Right.
I typically like stouts and like porters and stuff like when it's cooler, when it's like colder weather. I'm not.
Yeah, or like
gonna
a
grab
cider, like in fall or something like that. you
Yeah,
know?
but I
Seasonal
fucks with
almost,
spider.
yeah.
Spider. I fucks with spiders.
I fucks with spiders.
Okay. Don't know where this is going.
I
Not
do
fucks with
not. I
spiders.
don't actually. I
Absolutely
do
not.
not.
Well, okay. Thank
In
you for
case he's
indulging
hands.
the beer talk. As I said, I brought that up because your characters are at a brewery here in Alkenstar. And you might remember that the reason you're here is because Gattleby, for reasons only known to him, wanted you guys to stop here on your way back to the Barrel and Bullet, which is what your main job is escorting him back because he is the person that possesses the knowledge of the Pyronite formula. And as already evidenced by the powder keg punks, there are people out there trying to get that information. When you arrived here after a chase through the city, Gattleby spoke to a handsome woman.
A handsome dwarven woman.
Yeah, but it seemed that there was some tension between them, and he got the keys to the brewery, but she left, and he was like a little red in the face and kind of quiet about it. And you stepped into the front, like, tap room and were greeted by some kegs, some animated kegs who I think probably initially were supposed to be a feature of this, you know, like it was like they have a greeting and everything, but they were on the fritz and they started trying to force feed sour down your throats. I believe that Oz actually was force fed some sour.
Was I actually force fed? Because I thought, like,
Yes,
I
you
struck
are,
it
because you have
like-
because you have the clumsy condition. You did fail on that
right,
first.
I did. That's right. I thought
Got
I passed that.
I was glad it was you, not me. I hate sours.
Same.
Sours are great.
Well,
Negative.
speaking of that, you know, our boy George got knocked out. Now he
Yeah.
got brought back up, but he took a pretty significant beating. But he's got some wounded conditions to deal with and all that. But you did take care of these Fritz kegs. And that's where we ended last time, and that's where we'll start tonight.
George, you all right? You okay?
No.
That's the extent of my services. I got nothing.
Right. Well, I mean, thank you for your concern. No, that sucked. So let's see, what am I at? I'm at 10 HP. I don't recall what healing we did, or if it was just potions. I don't remember.
It looks like a potion because you still have some elixir of life effects on.
Okay.
Although those will go away if we do any kind of non-magical healing here. If we do treat wounds or anything like that.
I think we'll do that. I'll walk. Emir will walk up to George and just, yeah. That was very sudden. Things can happen like that. You got your bell rung.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the what I got my bell rung by that's more concerning to me. Like, what the fuck? It's like keg monsters?
Yes. What the fuck, indeed. I'm gonna have to break these things open and figure this out, but let me take a look at you.
While they're looking, Jules would be like,
Just don't break me open.
Gattleby,
I
did you know
have
about
to.
these things? These any other surprises in this place that you might know of?
No.
Good to know. All right.
A very useful man to have around.
I can tell why
I had to
that
consult
dwarf
with
with God.
yeah, I had to consult with God on that one, man.
You guys see Gattleby take a moment and really internally pray to the heavens before he answers. And he says, no.
No.
I'm just imagining, like, getting a call, like, Gattleby is interviewing for a job and you're his former employee. It's like, on his paperwork, it says, helpful, follows instructions well, you know?
Team worker. Or not team player.
Focused.
I like
very
team worker.
focused.
Yeah. Driven.
Focus.
Dedicated to work.
Yeah.
That part is true.
What's your
Yeah.
weakness? I just work too much. You know, I just love giving
too
all
much.
of my
Care
time
too
to whatever
much.
company I work for.
That's not
Too dedicated to the mission.
Did you do your healing?
I sure did. That should be, since I got a 20, that should be 20 points of healing to you, George.
Nice.
Okay.
Much.
Well,
should
that
get you back.
that gets me to max. I don't even have 30. You know, I'm at 10. That would put me at 30. I've got 24 HP.
Yeah, well, the important thing is that going up to max will remove that wounded condition, you know.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. Does anybody else need any healing, or are you guys?
I'm just down 2. I'm good.
I am down 11
Yeah,
from
man, you need healing.
34. Yeah. So-
That 10 minutes that it took Amir to heal George removes the clumsy condition from you.
Oh, no.
So that only lasts. So the initial heady effects of the sour start to peel back, and I think that you actually find that it was quite a tasty beer when it's not forced down your throat. You know,
Right. And I guess he would kind of look to see if maybe there might be a couple of bottles. Like, is there a 4-pack that he can steal here?
Well, you did get some whiskey bottles from
That's
this
right.
room already.
Gattleby is going to drink surreptitiously. Drink an elixir of life. It's I'm at 21 of 30, and I feel like
Yeah, I might want to go ahead and
That-
go ahead and take you one.
I'm going
there.
to drink my elixir of life as well while I'm at it.
Well, I think Amir was going to heal you
my-
first.
Yeah. Don't drink your elixir of life. I'm just gonna anybody that's hurt. You know, I can treat wounds.
Wow.
Since we have this moment.
20. I got a whole 2 HP from that.
Wow, dude,
I
baller,
forgot we're
dude.
playing Pathfinder 2E.
No,
where
whatever.
The numbers are
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Low level
Stop it.
healing serums are a single D8. You could easily
It's a
roll one or two.
D6. It's a D6.
Right, but you also get like because you're using the elixir of life rather than a healing potion, which is a D6 plus a +1 to mental effects. Healing potions are a
It's
D8.
a +1 to saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Well, that.
Yeah, great. I love it. That's just
I mean, I'm just saying, like, a Starfinder level 1 healing serum's a D8. You know, like,
yeah.
that's game agnostic. Low level just sucks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I just haven't played.
It's true.
low-level
I mean,
character in
to
a
be
while.
fair, yeah, we're coming off of level 20 on
Level
another
20,
game,
so-
so yeah.
Where's my 18 D10 healing at, bro? You know?
Stupid.
You strike with a solar weapon at level 20, it's just like the screen just lights up with dice, I imagine.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Amir, so that was a fail on that, but you do have continual.
Indeed, I do. I was just going to go
So
ahead.
yeah, so you can just there you go.
All right. So that is 5 healing.
To Osaze, I think that
To
helps
Osaze.
get some there.
28 of 34. I'll take it.
All right.
Cool.
Good deal. All right. So, yeah, I mean, that's all there is to this room. You guys kind of got yourselves patched back up a little bit after this initial encounter. There is one door that leads further into the brewery over here to the east.
Okay, I'm having a total brain fart here.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get the thing that Gattleby wanted?
No.
Okay. Alright. Let's
After
check
you.
that door. I'd like to check it for traps.
Go ahead and roll the perception. Blind, please.
Okay.
I look it over to Gattleby and I'm like, what do you mean after you? We're here because of you. Shouldn't we be following you?
No.
No!
Appreciate it.
I love that that's his go-to.
Okay. All right, Jules. Seems to you that the door is not trapped. However, it is locked.
Alright, thievery, yeah? And do I do...
Well, yes, but also Gattleby has the keys.
Oh. Sorry about that. Hang on. And he will unlock the door.
And then
With
say,
the keys.
after you.
After you.
After you.
Yeah.
Jules gives him the hardest side eye.
Okay, so yeah, you can open the door and proceed if you'd like. So yeah, Jules, it looks like you open the door and step through here, and you see this enormous room featuring smooth stone floors covered with dust. There's a catwalk, like 10 feet high, leading around the south and west walls of the room. Giant covered vats and metal containers fill the space. A 5-foot-high platform leads to 4 vats in the western side of the room. See various doors exiting this room in all directions. This is the bulk of the brewery. This is the main room here.
Alright, Gattleby, do you know what you're looking for? Is this the spot?
No, we need to go to cold storage.
Okay.
After you.
I'll check this door. The one directly to the north. What's going on there?
That door is locked. And I'll go ahead and let you know, Zach, that you do not have a key to the interior doors of this. She only gave you the external key.
Oh,
So
I like this chick. She was fun.
I mean, if you were Gattleby's ex, you can only imagine. You know, it's like and I could just see her like, you figure it out, you stupid old codger.
Tracks.
And here's some keg monsters to attack you too.
You know, while we're at it.
It is a simple lock, so you can try thievery to unlock it if you'd like.
Blind or...
No, you don't. It's fine.
15.
Okay, so that's a fail. But in this game, it takes consecutive things to unlock. I'm not sure. I can't remember what happens when you fail. I think you lose a one of your picks.
Ew. I don't
That's
like
the
that.
Skyrim method of
It
locking.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
It's lame is what that is. How many do I have in my thieves' tools? Let's see here.
Picking a lock, there's not a condition for failure. There's critical failure
Okay.
is
Well,
you break your tools.
okay. So you did not critically fail.
Okay.
Thank you, Heath.
Yeah.
You know what? Hero point.
Oh, nice.
Baby.
Hell yeah.
For looking up the rules. I will take it.
Yeah, I'll
I
take it too.
appreciate.
I really appreciate it.
I mean, I
Roll a
can try
D6.
it. Or well, you didn't break your tools, so if you want to try
Yeah.
again, you can.
Yeah. Roll a d6 for me, Heath.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I just moved. I don't have dice.
It's good that we're using found it.
They're in a box. Yeah, I know.
They're in a box. What's in the box?
1.
Hey, look at that. That's a personal for you,
Nice.
friend.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll a d6 again.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a J-Lab.
4.
4. It's a Matsubua.
It is a beer. I would like to have an hamburger.
And how do you say French fries?
All right, Heath. Dale would be proud of you.
Aw.
That's
Sweet and simple.
That's, I mean, that's the most meaningful thing any one of these has ever said to me.
That's what we all hope, is that Dale would be proud of us.
I do just imagine Dale looking down from the clouds in heaven, whether or not I believe in heaven, but just like doing the Robert Redford, like,
Yeah.
just slow head nod.
I love it.
Jules, you want to try again?
You know what? As they say, try again. And this time I got one worse. So I'm going to say
Well, it's
that's
still a fail, but not a
that's a
critical
fail.
fail. So you can just keep them coming. Once you critical fail, you're going to have to stop
Yeah.
because you won't.
Well, that was
Well, no worries there. 27.
Y'all moved fast. I was about to be like, get out of the way. Let me do this.
that's one of. You need some consecutive successes. So that's one.
God. That's another fail. That's a... Wait, no.
That is a fail. Yep.
Yeah. I'm just... Oh, no. Boop. Stop it.
I have this crowbar.
Natural 20.
Now, does a critical success count as 2 successes, Heath?
What I like.
Well, it depends on the complexity of the lock.
It's a simple lock.
Oh, well, let's see. Simple. Picking requires. It requires two successes. No, a simple lock requires 3. Okay, critical success. You unlock the lock, or you achieve 2 successes. Yes.
Yes. All right. So, because it's a simple one, she just unlocks it, right?
Well, it says, or you achieve 2 successes towards opening a complex lock.
right. So this is not a complex lock. So I'm going to say, with the critical success, you just open it.
Nice.
awesome.
Beautiful.
Well, but so
Cha-chonk.
complex is not one of the categories. It's poor, simple, average, good, and superior.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
don't like.
I
that
don't
they
know.
use
I don't know
muddled
where the
language for that.
complex comes from. You know.
Okay. Well, roll
Yeah.
me one more time. You only need one more to
Well,
do
I
it.
already opened the door on the map.
Well,
Yeah, the
just
door's
tell me you
already
rolled a
open,
15,
Doc.
you know?
All right.
Oh no!
Highs and lows. She closes the door and locks it again.
I unlock the door, throw my tools inside, and then
Yeah, there
shut
you
the
go.
door. That was a
what
nat
happened.
1.
I thought she already opened the door. She.
Well, yeah, but we were doing the rules wrong, so
Oh, gotcha.
So that's a crit fail.
yeah,
What happens?
yeah. Your
You break
tools
your
are broken.
tools.
Motherfucker!
All right, now I will try.
All right.
Because we
Spend the
still
whole
need one
episode
more.
on this door.
We still need
Well,
one
now
more success.
you need 3 successful in a row on your own.
Oh,
It's
that's
gotta be 3.
bullshit. It's about the lock, not the user.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
you need 3 consecutive successes. We just had a fail.
You're turning like little tumblers in there.
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
about
yeah.
you. It's that it reset when she failed.
That makes sense.
Yo, mind
But
if
it
I just
doesn't
have a
say they
nap
have
while
to
y'all
be-
sort this out?
Just
I
have a
promise
nap.
you, Heath. I'm reading it right here on this particular lock. It says the
That
door
they
to
have
this
to be
space
consecutive.
says requiring 3 successful. Oh, it's not consecutive.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, then. Sorry, guys. Jules was successful. It did not break the things.
Nice.
And
Another hero point for Heath. All right.
Go collect
never gonna get
your
it.
tools now.
I will get us through a damn lock picking.
we did it. We did it, guys. We nailed it. Sorry,
That-
listeners. That
Nope.
was super fun radio,
You're
I'm sure.
welcome,
Yeah.
listeners. You're
All right, so
welcome.
you open it and you see a storage area stuffed with empty barrels, steel buckets, crates of glass bottles, racks of dusty stemware, and tables covered in taps, siphons, stirrers, and other brewing equipment. In fact, to your keen eyes, Amir, this looks like you could put this together, wrap it up in a bag, and call it some sterling artisan tools for brewing. or maybe crafting potions. So this is Sterling Artisan's Tools, which is like a higher level of tools for alchemy, which gives you a +1 in crafting any potions.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's
like
awesome.
That's really, really good. It's fantastic.
So
that,
I
just,
will put
really good.
that just
I'll
straight
put
up
that in
replaces the alchemy tools.
No, because it's only applicable to potions.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Still.
Okay, still.
It's
love
specific, but good.
Yeah.
What else is good is that I love this has been going on with Adam forever. He always gets it right the second time, but his brain just goes to like somebody's old timey grandpappy and wants it to be artisan's tools. And then he corrects himself. He knows the word. His brain
I
just
think-
catches on it.
Your brain, like, it goes artisanal versus
Artisan.
artisan, I think. Because mine do be doing that.
Well,
I'd speak
as much as I
words good.
appreciate my psychological breakdown, let's keep moving forward.
Gattleby looks at a mirror and just shrugs and says, "Oh, don't worry. I won't tell Amory."
I mean, she kind of owes us after attempted murder back there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me refresh you. Hold on, let me refresh you all's memories. This place has been closed for a long time. Like, it's been out of business and shut down. And presumably Amory hasn't been here for a while either, and just has the keys and but like, this is not a operational brewery. This has been closed for some time.
Likely story.
I
This
just want
is
to
a
make sure that
setup, and you know it.
yes, but not in the same way that you guys are thinking.
Fair enough.
All right, so what's next, folks?
Next door is just a few paces down the wall. Is
All right,
it?
it is also locked.
God.
Simple lock, not consecutive.
Does old man
yours,
McGillicuddy
and your
have the
tools
keys
are
to that?
broken, right?
No, they're
No,
not.
they're-
because
yeah.
Okay, she didn't get a failure
right.
Yeah.
or critical failure.
That might
Well,
be.
that is a critical failure
Yeah,
with a
it's a
10 on that
2.
roll.
Yeah.
So, yep, your tools are broken now.
Allow me to rephrase what I said last time. Motherfucker!
All right, I'll try.
Judge!
Yeah, I'm only
Hell.
1 point worse than you in thievery. Runs in the family, I guess.
Yeah.
If it'll. Okay, I had my sheet popped out, and apparently it can't
Doesn't
bridge
like-
the
it
gap.
doesn't-
Yeah.
doesn't like that.
It's like so convenient. Let me do it. 14. That's
fail,
a
but not a
regular
critical.
fail.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna keep going. 15. We'll go
Keep it
1
going.
point at a time.
Oh
So
no.
close.
9 critical failure. Right?
What'd you say?
They got a 9. Is that a critical failure?
It is a critical failure.
All right,
yes.
so both of our thievery tools are broken.
That's
No,
unfortunate.
I had this crowbar.
I'm
I've
hero
been
pointing
sitting
that
here
one. You gave me a
mentioning.
hero point.
Yeah.
I'm hero
that's
pointing that
right.
one.
There you go.
Nice.
I think Gattleby's like, wait, I got the keys right here.
I don't have the keys, actually.
All right, 17 won't do it.
No, well,
14. All right, I give up. I'm not breaking my tools. This door is just not for us.
I have
I've got a
replacement
crowbar.
picks.
Oh, there you
I
go.
just
Okay.
realized I have those.
all right, cool. You want to break those too?
No, not really, but
Let's give it a try.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I love that we literally before the show joked about doing a 45-minute episode and it was 22 minutes of door unlocking content, and now we're actually
16.
here.
Yeah. No.
Come on, be cool, man. God! I hate this door. Okay, at this point, she looks over her shoulder and she like cracks her neck when she does. She's like, "You said you got a crowbar?" And looks over at Gattleby just to kind of see, does he freak out because we're contemplating full tilt breaking and entering?
We've already broken in here.
He looks so unbothered by
Okay.
the
All right.
possibility of any of this. you
Not
know?
my store, not my problem.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to break my last one. This is ridiculous.
We are already criminals.
Is that before we start, rummaging around in all these?
And then Amir interrupts and says, "Get out the way!" And then rams the door. And then literally run towards y'all while you're at the door, and just is going, "Get out the way!" And just shoulders the door and tries to break it open.
Okay,
I'm tired
you're just gonna try to shoulder this door open.
I can't see how this could possibly go poorly.
Okay, I guess just give me. I think there's an action for this under athletics. Break down a door. I believe is. Let's see. Let's look under athletics. Force open.
I can do it.
No, you can't. You have to be. You have to be an expert in athletics to even try.
Then I can't do it.
Nobody.
What about with a crowbar? Do I still have to be an expert in it to try to crack it open?
I mean, I will let you try, but it will be an expert DC that you'll be going against.
Damn.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm fucking level 2. I can't pass that.
Well, I don't know.
No, a crowbar also requires force open, which requires expert in athletics. When forcing open an object that doesn't have an easy grip, a crowbar makes it easier to get leverage.
All right, this is great. Let's move on to the next door.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point...
check. Are they all locked? I guess there's enough of us, we could go.
Holy shit.
I guess.
That next door
check
is
traps.
not locked.
Okay.
No.
Let's do that.
I imagine Dustin's character's shoulder rushes right through the door of that one.
It's a swinging door.
It's a swinging door.
We'll come back to this one. Let's maybe check out the rest of the room, see what we've got working with here. And you said
So
this
that
one
door
was
is not locked, right? It's a bathroom.
God damn it.
found the chef.
All right, you guys go on ahead. I'll be a few minutes.
We gotta take care of some business.
What the hell is over here?
There's a
So
tiny
you got the
hall.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a hall that branches off to the east. I mean, this main room you're in has all these big beer vats, you know.
Ooh, these are stairs. Okay.
Yeah, those are stairs.
Okay.
Are there any doors up on the catwalk?
No,
anything
those are all for getting up
accessing
and
the vats?
dropping into the top of the vats. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. There's a small hall down to the east, and there's 2 doors to the north and the south. I will check the north one. Is it locked?
Okay. Let me tell you about both doors first. So the north one is a big double, it's like a double door size, but it's one big door that would slide open, you know? It's kind of like a barn sliding garage. Yeah, warehouse door. And then the one to the south of you is a big metal door.
Ah,
reinforced?
I mean,
a cold storage?
Yeah, like a cold storage door.
I will check the southern door.
Right. Put my hand to it. This is cold.
That's where they keep the gabagool.
Is it locked?
It is locked. However, Gattleby does have a key to this door.
Y'all get out of my way here. I'm trying to work. Damn.
Did you know that this door was here before? That this was the cold storage area?
What are you, the Grand Inquisitor or something? Get off my case. And he goes to unlock the door.
And I'm just this fucking guy. At one moment, he's the expert. And the next, he doesn't even know he exists on this plane of existence.
So you open that door, and it's there's this little pass-through that goes to another door that's just like it. And that one is also unlocked. And yeah, Gattleby just moves on through at this point and just goes in. And you see him start rifling through some old crates and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me describe the room first here.
Sure.
A misty vapor fills this frigid room. A thin layer of ice coats the walls, and several small icicles hang from the ceiling. Large metal drums stand against the back wall of this chamber, while several old crates of freezer-burned ingredients clog up the remainder of the space. A gently glowing, light blue orb encased in several metal bands hangs from the ceiling in the center of the room. The only exit is the entrance you just came through.
Can I just say the lighting effect on here is so freaking cool.
Good job, Valkyrie.
It's very cold.
Yeah. So Gattleby starts rifling through some of these old crates, and he's looking around. I think I know exactly where it is. And he sticks his hand into a pile of rock hard rime crusted onions, and he pulls it out, and he holds up a silver wedding band. He says, "Ice cold." And then he pockets the accessory, and he's like, "All right,
That's it.
That is it. A silver ring.
Okay, whatever. We got it. We got it. Is there anything else in here that you need, Gattleby?
I'm sorry.
no."
Are there any more lockpicks in this area?
I mean, is there anything in this room?
Yeah, I mean, there's
I'd
that
like to
orb.
check out the glowing orb.
Yeah,
Here
what's
with-
that all about?
Jules
So-
takes a step back. She does
Glowing
not
orb.
want to be close to the glowing orb in the cold
Where's this
room.
glowing orb?
You'll
right
be
in the center
fine.
of the room.
You fire.
I'm just looking.
good.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I just want to say also, Misty Vapor, fantastic Geniekin name. Like, that
Oh,
would
yeah,
have been
that's pretty
such a good Genie
Yeah.
name.
Okay, so this orb, as I said, it's hanging from the center of the room off the ceiling, and it's encased in these metal, like, bars or bands, right? And you feel that you might be able to pry the orb out of its encasing with a disabled device.
Well,
I know a method trap when I see one, Adam. Fucking methods.
I'm gonna do it. I'm guessing that's a crafting check.
It's a thievery check.
Oh,
All right.
So I do feel like I can do that.
I mean, do you?
Up to you. If you want, Jules will give it a go.
Yeah, for sure. Like thinking that it was like I could use my knowledge and intelligence in crafting or alchemy. Notice that it's more of a nimble finger kind of thing. So pass it on to Jules.
Listen,
Come over there.
Jules is very
What'd you
nervous. Is very nervous about this situation. I rolled a 2 for a 10.
Okay, well, that's a critical failure.
Yeah, I feel
And
I'm off my game, Adam. Okay.
So,
Here, I put that motherfucker.
well, it's too late now. You do get it out, okay? But
easy peasy, got it.
But you pops out. And you're like, I got it. And you turn around and smile, right? But as you're holding it, it just lets loose this burst of cold air, and I need everybody in the room to roll a reflex save.
Shit. I concur. Shit.
Reflex save, huh?
19 for Jules.
Ooh. That is a 14 for Amir.
Okay.
18. for
18.
Gattleby.
Okay. 2 18s.
13.
Okay. So
Quick question. You're technically not in the room, are you, Heath?
He's not.
he's not.
Yeah, I'm in the
Technically.
interstitial space
Yeah. So
between the rooms.
you're actually good.
Oh, cool.
All right, so Jules, you save, and so you will take 2 points of cold damage. Asaze and Vishan both saved, so you guys each take 2 points of cold damage. Amir, you failed, so you will take 5 points of cold damage.
All right.
Once that cold burst kind of crackles out and chills all your whiskers, it does stabilize. And, of course, Jules, you have no magical sense of what this is, but you could maybe pass this to George at this point. And George, you could take a look at it and maybe assess what it is. Why don't you give me a, you can give me an occultism or arcana or nature or religion, whichever you're best at. I'm assuming occultism.
Occultism, arcana, nature, or religion. Yeah, it's occultism. I'm decent. I'm not great at it.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty easy to check here.
Okay.
10
it
is
was
all
on
I
a
need.
15. Oh, okay. That is good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, 10's all I need. This is a common spell. This orb is going to function as a wand of chilling spray.
Oh, cool. Ooh. I've been looking for wands, man. I love wands.
So yeah, that's it's a level 3 item. And it's, as I said, it lets you cast chilling spray once per day. And of course, try to overcharge it to cast it a second time at the risk of breaking it. What chilling spray does is a cone of icy shards bursts from your spread hands and coats the target in a layer of frost. You deal 2d4 cold damage to creatures in the area. They must each attempt a reflex save.
Yeah, and George is like, ooh, this thing's awesome. Can I have it? Can I please? Can I have it? I would just like to say that ice is frozen water, and yours truly has a vibe.
Has a vibe.
He has a point.
The logic is
vibe.
flawless. Why don't you go ahead and take it? It's your new toy.
Yes, I love you guys.
All right, I threw that into your inventory.
I love wands.
It is not on your spell list, I don't think. You might want to check. It doesn't mean you can't use it. It just means you'll have to roll to use it. We'll get into that when it becomes
I'll look
important.
it up. Yeah.
Okay, so that's everything that's in here other than just some, sundries, frozen, freezer burned sundries. But there's nothing of any other import here.
All right.
Okay.
That northern door is locked, yeah?
It is not locked, no.
It's a sliding barn door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys want to check this
People
out?
are paying good money to install that shit into their homes.
I know.
In the year 2024, and here they are in Alkenstar.
It's an advanced culture
brewery.
here at Alkenstar,
Brewery,
I really want to install some of these doors at the house. Let's see how this one works. And she opens it. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? Calm down. Okay. So, you see a pretty big room here. Looks like a little storage warehouse area. Dusty crates, empty barrels give this wide open room the familiar look of a warehouse. Several crates marked grain and hops stand in front of the wide swinging double door to the north with the busy street beyond. Two equally large double doors stand to the south and west leading into the brewery. Several small tents are set up around the room, each outfitted with ragged blankets, clothes hung on frayed rope, and an open keg full of rainwater. As you walk in, you see this person in kind of a not particularly heated debate, but in a low-key argument with a dwarf. There are 5 other people scattered around the room, either laying in tents or fidgeting with what looks like adventuring gear. They all look a little dirty, a little worn, travel worn maybe. And when you slide open the door, their argument stops, and the man with a kind of pointed mustache and long white beard, and he's got goggles on his forehead, and he's wearing kind of what looks like a blue military coat, but with no actual military insignia on it. It says, "Greetings, are you friend or are you foe?"
I'm hoping friend. I'm George. How's it going?
Yes. My name is Kasole. It's going. It could be better, but we are all alive, so it could be worse.
All right. So what? Well, why don't you tell me about it? Alive. It seems like you're on hard times.
Yes. As I said, my name is Kasole, and I am the leader of this small band of adventurers. We call ourselves the iron hunters, and we make a living hunting monsters in the Ironside Quarter.
Oh, well, that's pretty rad. Like,
Yes, it's good money, and it's kind of fun actually, and it's been good for us. But we found this rundown brewery and decided that we could resupply ourselves, hopefully, with what we might find in here.
What? Hey now. Pilfering through my Honey Buns brewery.
Apologies. We assumed that this place had long been abandoned, as the doors have been closed and we've seen no activity here for quite some time.
Well, you know what assuming does, right?
Please, enlighten me.
Makes an ass out of you and me. You see?
That's not very nice.
George groans audibly. Don't mind my grandpa here. To be fair, it kind of had been abandoned for a while, even if it was still owned.
You guys, monster hunters, huh?
How big are your weapons? Do they transform into other kinds of weapons?
Are they made out of monster parts?
Right. Did you scavenge the pieces from the monsters to craft your armors and weapons?
I've heard it's real easy to be a monster hunter.
That high of level yet. We're still
you
on
don't
the basic
you don't have
sets,
that third-party Pathfinder 2e content yet.
Just a bunch of babies.
I do have a question for all of you. How did you manage to get here? We've been trapped here by the rogue, you could call them kegs, I suppose.
Well, we kicked the shit out of them.
Oh, well.
George says, very dishonestly.
You must be great warriors then, yes?
I mean, we're level 2, so, you know.
Yeah. Getting up
that.
there. Yeah. Higher than 1.
Higher than 1 even.
When he speaks about the kegs, he kind of cuts eyes at the dwarf that he was arguing with, and the dwarf, gets red in the face and kind of lowers his eyes to the ground.
Is there something more we can pick up from that? By sensing of motives?
You can roll
perceiving.
perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll perceptions.
Oh, I hope that's public. 17 for Jules.
Let's see. 13 for George.
Come on, where's perception?
Off to the left.
No, it wasn't that. I was looking at the,
It's a 17 for Amir.
not 20.
What do you see with your snaky eyes?
Yeah, see, I don't have eyelids, so I can see everything.
Right.
I don't blink, motherfucker.
That's a great roll. But just to remind you guys that perception or sense motives don't just reveal the whole world to you.
Don't diminish my fun here,
Adam. We're not looking for the whole world,
20.
just something, you know.
I know. I'm just prefacing because the information that you glean from that is that there's obviously some sort of conflict between Kasali and this dwarf regarding the kegs
things.
And that I guess the biggest thing that you can take away from that is that there's some blame being put on the dwarf for the kegs.
I mean, to be fair, the kegs, they did... my sweet little brother here, and she would reach over and, ruffle his hair. He got his butt handed to him by the kegs, but we took care of him, so,
Yeah, and how many times would that have happened to you without me healing your dumb ass up?
That's neither here nor there. All right, that's.
I got a particular set of skills. All right.
I see that quabbles happen in all adventuring groups. It does make me feel a bit better. But
that's how you know they're working.
Bolsa here. bless his heart, he tried to activate the brewers. He's usually quite good with clockworks, to be honest. And at that, the Balsa kind of straightens back up a little bit. But in this case, he failed miserably, and so his shoulders slumped back down.
It happens to the best of us.
And he's like, Casali's like, yes, they tried to set them up as sentries for us while we were resting here, and well, unfortunately, he couldn't. Unfortunately, they couldn't fix the hardware of these brewers, and so they just started attacking all of us. And so we've been stuck here since then.
Are you guys? Do you do a lot of tinkering, or are you some of you skilled in that?
Balsa is our official tinkerer, as it were. Yes. Aren't you, Balsa? And he just kind of.
Jules would kind of like do the thumb gesture between her and the mirror and be like, we like to tinker with things every once in a while. Maybe we could pick your brain a little bit, you know? See what maybe the three of us have in common.
I'm just confused about why we're talking to these people.
Mostly because, like, you know, it's friendly and then
it's
they're
like
here.
Not being a jerk.
So, you have then, if I understand correctly, dismantled these clockwork kegs, yes?
Handily, thoroughly.
We turn them into bloody spots on the map, so yes.
Well, that's interesting, as they
Oily,
don't actually have
yeah.
blood.
Well,
right,
you know,
yeah.
this turn of phrase.
Well,
It's like a college kegger in there. Just beer everywhere, stinking.
Are you guys? Is this like your base camp permanent, like, or are you just
no?
chilling?
As I said, we meant to only just pause here, and then we were trapped by the brewers. Who, in a way, you've helped us, and for that, don't interrupt me, please.
Oh,
do you want these keys? Because I don't think we need them anymore.
oh my God! Do they open the doors in here?
And he Casali looks over to Balsa. They're not too bright, are they? Yes, they do open
Kick your
doors.
ass.
You are welcome to crash here if you need any rest or recuperation. We've made this place quite safe. And then at this point, Balsa speaks up and says, Right, well, here's the thing about the keys. You can have them, we don't need them. But I warn you that the office there, well, it's full of wasps. And so you want to be very careful if you decide to go into that room. It's a whole swarm of wasps. That's why we locked it up. So just a heads up there. Congratulations on dismantling the clockwork. I probably should have done that initially, but I was trying to be clever. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Thank you for your help. I'm hungry. We have some frozen wheat, if you're hungry.
Frozen wheat.
That's the best
Like-
kind.
It's not.
Disagree. Hard disagree. Don't eat that. Unprocessed wheat.
And rock hard frozen.
Do you have wet bread? Can I just have some wet bread, please?
Well, it's wet, but the water's ice.
Back in my day, we chomped on our frozen wheat and we liked it.
We broke all our teeth out and swallowed them for nourishment.
There's calcium in their teeth.
Right. And we didn't complain when we pooped them out. George waits a second, then it's like, I'm just curious, and I don't want you to take any offense. Just trying to, figure out, like company. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you done? I don't want to interrupt a lowly serf like me to interrupt your highness here.
I mean, you don't have to be a wise ass about it. I was just trying to finish my thought, that's all.
You didn't either, but touche. Are you guys, I don't know a more delicate way to say this. Are you on the wrong side of the law? You being looked for?
Oh no, we're actually hired often to help exterminate monsters.
We got so much in common.
We're not criminals either. We're innocents too.
No,
how wild.
We actually make a point to not involve ourselves in any of the criminal going on here in Alkenstar. We like to keep our name clean so as that we can be hired by all sorts. And we're just here to clean out monsters. You could call us up-jumped exterminators, maybe.
Okay. Well, like I said, meant no offense by it. We too are a group of, striving, upstanding citizens. We try our absolute best to not involve ourselves with the law in any way. But I was just checking. You know, you never know who you're gonna run into. We appreciate we appreciate the keys, guys. You up for a little further extermination? Then we'll have yet another thing in common.
What sort of extermination are you speaking
I'm
of?
asking my crew if they're down to exterminate the wasps.
I apologize. Yes,
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
I'm down. Obviously, they're going to be normal earth wasps. No problem.
No problem.
What the fuck is Earth?
Pathfinder. You haven't heard of Earth?
Like
The
dirt.
plane of
What are you talking
Earth,
about?
you know.
Yeah, that's just a synonym for dirt. We live on Galarian.
Is
And
the
there's
office
no other planets around us
None.
anywhere.
none?
We're the one planet in our solar system.
Did he gesture towards the office? Is it this door to the north in this room?
It's no, that
Okay.
goes outside. It's presumably the one that you did not successfully unlock.
I have never been more ready to smush a wasp than I am right now. Let's do it.
Well, let's see what your extermination skills are. Tell you what, there's 2 minor elixir of lives in it for you if you succeed.
If we don't, we'll
That's
be
a whole
dead.
2 life.
I mean, look, that's better than nothing. I was going to say you might want to make a wager on it. But look, deal. We take care of them. We'll take some potions.
And we'll also supply some actual jerky if you're truly hungry.
Oh my
don't
gosh, I love jerky.
We're just kidding about the wheat. I mean, we have it, but don't eat it.
Soft, like I said.
Like the opposite of how I like my jerky.
Frozen and unprocessed.
Can I have some frozen beef jerky, please?
It's not even beef jerky. It's just like frozen cow meat. Like it's
I just
not
need
even
that hard
cooked.
snap when I break it.
Yeah, it's not cooked or dried out or anything. It's just
Just a
frozen.
flank steak.
Can I get a hoof?
Oh, we're using that for the brew.
You gotta pull the hoof.
Yeah,
At
you got
least,
to.
you know.
Like
The
want to
hoof's
solidify
the bread
all
on
the
this sandwich.
oh my god.
Okay, let's go take care of some wasps. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. I don't know. We weren't. I'm not really worried about them being here. This place is a kind of rundown shithole. Is your wifey gonna be super mad that they hold up in here?
Not if we clear out them wasps.
All right, that sounds fair.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Clear out some walls.
You guys can go ahead and get in front of the door, move on out over to the wasp room, and we'll see you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Wasp, see ya. No.
Wasp, see ya. Yeah.